Hello, hello. It is Tarot Tuesday, so we're going to do this a little bit different than we normally do. You're going to pick a topic, something that really resonates with you, and I'm going to read the pile that it's set for, okay? So you're going to pick you need to know about your abundance, you need to know about the collective, you need to know about energy that's happening right now, or you need some ascension guidance, okay? So we're going to do that one more time. Abundance, collective understanding, ascension guidance, or energy understanding. Take a second to find which poison works for you, right? Abundance, collective understanding, ascension guidance, or energy, all right? Once you pick that up, remember what's in your mind, okay? I'm going to first read the files right here that are all pertaining to what's going on right now. So the first card that comes out for everyone, it is the Temple of Black Obsidian, which is basically telling us that we need to take time to look at our internal structures, that we need to meditate in those dark areas of ourselves and bring love to those dark areas. Because that's the only way we're going to learn how to work our magic, okay, with Saint Germain. And then we have the Pink Andromeda Dragon, which is basically telling us to prepare your chakras to embody higher love. Pretty straightforward here. Your magic lies in love. That's the main thing that you got to really take away from that. Next, we have a moment of magical rituals happening right now with the Isis deck. And those magical rituals are supposed to be bringing peace offerings for you and everyone that you know. So the yellow crystal dragon is telling you to open yourself to higher learning and wisdom, to expand your crown chakra for illumination and walk a higher spiritual path. The Isis knot then tells us that it's a time for us to let go of everything that doesn't serve us. Only hold on to the things that have been working, that have been taking you to the next level, and let go of everything else that isn't working for you. Right now is a moment for you to connect with a ascension flame of yourself, right? So like not focusing necessarily on twin flames, but necessarily focusing on your yin and your yang, leaving everything else that doesn't serve. The Neptune dragon is basically telling us to use our deepest soul wisdom. It's a moment for spiritual wisdom that is available for you to develop your psychic abilities and infallible soul knowledge. Oops. Not to worry, because Ascension is making sure that you're staying abundance with the abundance of solace. So don't really freak out about your abundance status as of right now. Yes, you already know what's going on. This is a collective consciousness shift, so you have to roll with the punches as the gold solar dragon then comes in telling us that, I have butterfingers today, it's helping you to stand in your masculine power with wisdom, activating your DNA for reprogramming of the light codes. So it's pretty clear, like, don't worry about your abundance. Work on yourself. Be open. You're working on your light codes and bring in love into your reality. That's gonna really open up all these psychic abilities for you. Okay. So do you remember ascension guidance, abundance, collective, or energy? We're gonna start off with energy. So the energy deck is all of my cloud cards. And I have new ones actually. So I'm going to read up the first ones and then we're going to read the energy behind them. It's a moment for you to just sleep and relax and enjoy being in your own power, because this is a moment to actually regain your energies for what's about to come. Enjoy the joy in your life. Seeing happiness bring happiness into your reality while you're resting. Take advantage of that and allow yourself to transcend barriers that are normally not easy for you to transcend. This is a moment for you to bring in a lot of knowledge that's not only for the physical, but also for the transcendental. Right now, there are big shifts happening in the consciousness of our reality. The major thing that you have to understand here is to take your time with what's going on, not to become immersed in all the chaos, but to actually understand that there is something bigger to all of this, that your part is to go with the flow. And then we have the power card. The power card telling us that our wish is coming true right now. So in order for our wish to fully come into alignment, we need to understand that it's a moment for us to be really kind to others. It's a moment for us to also not be arrogant. Like, temper yourself, bring yourself to this higher level of understanding, and just keep moving forward. It's a very powerful thing for us to be experiencing right now in our Ascension shift. So that's pretty cut and dry. Just pretty much telling you, relax, work on yourself, not to feed into a bunch of other things. Now we're going to be reading Abundance, okay? With the Isis deck. It's a moment for your blessings, okay? A lot of abundance is happening right now, even if it doesn't seem like it's happening. Sometimes abundance doesn't necessarily mean the financial. It can mean the wealth of knowledge that's coming into you, the experience that you're having, the fact that you're trying to spend time with your family, you haven't been able to do that. It's a moment for you to really connect with community, because it's super important during these times, is being able to unite your power and unison. The other thing with the big card also talks about community as well. So if you're in the Antojai community, obviously you're in the right place. Enter the chamber of healing. This is another moment for your abundance. Like, if there's something that's been freaking out right now about your abundance, how am I going to pay my bills? How are things going to play out? Like, enter a chamber of healing for yourself. You've already been told by the cosmos that everything's okay. This is your particular deck picking out abundance. Just know that the more you focus on your community, the more you focus on healing those things, the more you understand that this is all happening for a greater reason other than just you, you won't be swallowed by the illusion so easily. And it's a moment for you to really understand why it is that you are following this abundance, trying to be one with this abundance. Like, what is the real reason behind this? I made a video earlier today talking about how there are some healers that are, you know, still healing people because of the money, right? And they don't want to lose, like, out on the money. Well, that's a scarcity mindset. We're in New Earth right now. So if you're one of those people that's trying to, like, figure out your abundances and stuff like that, even if you're not a healer, like, why are you really freaking out about the money? Like, is it because you've been programmed to freak out about the money? Is it because you are in conflict with what your actual mission is? If you're a healer, then, like, and you're conflicted between the money and the work, I made a video about that. You can read all about that later, listen to that later. If you're not in a healer position, then this is not a moment for you to be hyper analyzing the abundance, because if you're focusing on, oh my god, where's the abundance going to be coming from? Where is it going to be coming from? Oh my god, what do I do? What do I do? You're going to be telling the law of attraction, hey, when things pick up again, you're going to have some problems with money, remember? Because you spent all this time, this juicy prime time of energy, freaking out about money. Stay true and be in your power. Pretty much straight and simple. Understanding why you're actually freaking out about money, and understanding that your abundance is set as long as you stay true in your power. The last card is a proper burial for freedom. So things right now in this reality have to die. They absolutely have to die for us to reach the next level of ascension. That is also meaning that our economy has to crash to some degree. It also is telling us that your personal beliefs, the people that you believed in, the things that you've been doing till now, may not be in alignment with you anymore, and you have to shift progressively. If you're not doing that, you're stagnant. And if you're stagnant, you're not growing. And if you're not growing, you're dying. So now we're going to read the collective energies right now with the dragon deck. Okay, so the first card that comes out is the deep blue dragon. Okay, basically telling us that we're to trust the fact that we're protected and that we're walking down a path of light. Great thing that we need to understand right now with all the chaos that's going on. We have the rose pink dragon that comes out telling us to prepare our heart chakras to connect to the higher cosmic heart. Open your heart to wisdom of the diamond love light. Connect to love of the universe. Very good stuff. The air and water dragon comes out next, basically telling us helps you to connect to the higher frequencies, trust your intuition, develop your psychic abilities, and be open to enlightenment. Express your inner song. Express your inner song, okay? So this is a similar energy that was with the cloud cards here, and I'll show you. Express your inner song, the song, okay? So here's like a comment and energy that's floating through whatever deck it is that you picked. We're supposed to be doing the same thing right now. Finding our own joy, not freaking out about whatever's going on. We even see that in the abundance sector, we saw that we were protected. The people who picked out this deck are also seeing that the blue dragon is protecting them as well. The silver lunar dragon comes up, basically telling us that it bathes us in our divine feminine light. Come into balance and practice peace, harmony, and cooperation. Expand your casual chakra. So with the main deck that we were reading over here when I first started off, that was a lot of masculine energy, meaning there's a lot of masculine energy ruling the universe right now. And we're all being forced or being asked to tap into our psychic abilities and dive into the divine feminine to balance out the chakra that's happening right here. Source dragon comes up, basically telling us to tune yourself to the infinite, be still, be in silence, be magic, and let it happen. Be in the moment. Can't get any clearer. All the other decks are pretty much combining that same information. And then we have the orange gold dragon from Arcturus, which opens you to know knowledge from the golden age. Carry the energy of the future. Be a guiding light. The final card that shows up is the air dragon, which helps you rise above earthly matters, communicate honestly, bring inspiration and hope, see life from a higher perspective. So this collective energy deck, everything that was communicated so far in the Isis or the energy readings or even in the master reading for everyone, it's very in unison as well. We're all getting the same messages, doesn't matter what perception or reality you're in. The final thing that we're going to be looking for, maybe you're somebody who's been looking for Ascension guidance, right? So we're going to be using the Ascended Master deck that I love so much. Focus on your priorities first. Your priorities are the main thing that you need to be focusing on. King Solomon is somebody I've been literally hanging out with lately too. He's been teaching me a lot about weird stuff. We have Hilarion. Hilarion's basically telling us that it's a moment to health and heal, okay? So your priority right now is to be healthy, to heal yourself, and to heal the collective. Pretty clear right there, especially when we're thinking about Ascension guidance. Use your crystals. Literally just got a crystal in about 20 minutes ago. Huge obelisk that I put in my feng shui area. I've been hanging out with my crystals all over the house. Been using a lot of orgone, keeping as much positive energy in the house that could be brought in here. That's really important right now during this time, as you know, there's a lot of energy being shifted. And this is a moment to be fertile with all those things that are happening. So take the last moment here to be a teacher for others. Help others understand that it's a moment for them to be tapping into their energy. Help them understand that, you know, it's all about healthy healing. The priority right now is to be safe or to be using crystals. This is a moment that if you've been thinking about using YouTube and creating videos for YouTube, or if you've been wondering whether or not you want to start talking more freely about your spiritual abilities, this is all happening right now for a reason for each one of us to expand our consciousness even greater, okay? So it's a pretty clear message across the board. All these decks are pretty much telling you a perspective of the same message. You're supposed to be healing yourself, diving into your psychic abilities, healing the collective, understanding your energy and tempering yourself. I personally picked my cloud deck, which definitely is an alignment. I need to be resting, which I haven't been resting as much. I definitely have to be counting a little bit more of my victories, which I haven't been doing. Thinking outside of the box, which I have been doing. Seeing the bigger situation, which is understandable, and then tempering yourself. Because sometimes when your wish is coming true, you tend to like lose track of all the other things that got you to that wish. So definitely if you're in the Ascension cloud card deck with me, the energy cloud card deck, you're going to be understanding that you're diving with a lot of shadow work, and that shadow work might be testing you to really analyze who you are and how you want to come off to other people. Right now is a moment for you to also, for everyone, to be understanding that a new version of reality is being birthed. Who are you on the other side of that reality, right? Are you the same person who is constantly struggling with the same thing all the time? Or are you somebody that took this time to actually work on themselves, read books, work on your ascension, do whatever it is that's necessary for you to come out on top, so at the end of this all, you're a different person. You have an advantage over everything that's going on in reality, okay? So this moment right now is all about us unifying, working on ourselves, and as a result, we will be helping the collective. Doesn't matter what perception you have to be doing that in. I'm sending you all the love. Have a wonderful night.